Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Yellow Brick Road Reselling. This week we have our reseller scavenger hunt again, and I just wanted to show you that we are on week 4. I'm sorry I missed last week, and I am late getting this week's out. I have been having some problems with StreamYard. I have recorded this 3 times, and every time there's an issue with StreamYard. And StreamYard, says it is my internet that is causing the problem. I am not 100% positive that that is the issue, so I'm using OBS to record this week's until I can figure out what's going on with StreamYard. All right, so reseller scavenger hunt. What are we looking for this week? We are looking for single stitch t-shirts. So I have this graphic here on the screen. Let's see, courtesy of 95 Bundle Facebook page, which I'm not a member of that group or anything. I actually just Googled single stitch t-shirts and this came up so I could show you what it looks like. This is not a stain, it's just highlighting the difference. But you can see here there is a single stitch versus today's t-shirts, which are mostly double stitch, or maybe even all double stitch, I'm not sure. And then here another, it's showing you the single stitch. Let me click on this and see if it makes it bigger. Okay, it does. Good. So here's a vintage t-shirt single stitch, and here's a contemporary one. And then there it is bigger, showing you again the single stitch, what it looks like, versus the double stitch. Okay, so let's go looking and see what are these selling for on eBay. First, we have this Ben & Jerry's. So I grew up in Vermont, born and raised there, and Ben & Jerry's is from Vermont. It was created by two fellows, Ben and Jerry, who had a old gas station they converted into an ice cream stand, and it was in the Church Street Marketplace area of Burlington, Vermont. They since moved on to a larger manufacturing facility in Waterbury, Vermont, and then they sold it to a company. Let's see, I know it's not a United States, Unilever, that's what it is. They sold it to Unilever, so it is no longer owned by Ben & Jerry. This t-shirt sold for $199, and it is by the company called Liquid Blue, which you'll see that on quite a few of the tags. This one doesn't have a picture of the tag. Let me see if I can look. Yeah, it doesn't show it. Picture of the tag, which is Liquid Blue, but you'll see there's quite a few of them that are from Liquid Blue. Next is, I want to just explain, this says dead stock vintage. So dead stock means it is new. So this is new without tags. Dead stock is the terminology they use for a new old item. So a vintage item that is brand new. Again, here we go with Liquid Blue. And this is just a dragon. And it also has the all over print. So if you do sell any of these type of t-shirts, you will want to make sure that you let them know that it is an all over print. And if it is new with tags or without tags, but brand new, but it's vintage, you want to make sure you put dead stock in the title, as well as if it is a vintage t-shirt, say vintage. And then you'll notice that they say like 90s. They don't say 1990s, 1990. They'll say 90s with an S with no comma, or well, not a comma. I don't even know what that thing is that's at the top. What it's called. But they'll put 90S or 80S if it's in 80s, that type of thing. So this is an all over print. Here's the picture of the back of it. Again, these are just examples, but look for whatever you have in your area. This is $192.50 plus shipping. And you will notice that most of these shirts have not free shipping. So they are charging shipping. Of course, this one I go to next does show free shipping. But this is the Powerpuff Girls. This is an original vintage. Again, these are all single stitch t-shirts that I'm showing you. I put in single stitch vintage for my search terms to show you which ones that are going. And this is the ones that came up. This is from the 90s from Cartoon Network. My kids used to watch this. $199 with free shipping. And these are all sold listings that I'm looking at. These are not listings that are currently going on. These are sold prices. Here's another cartoon, The Simpsons. This is from the 80s. I'll show you what this looks like. And this one you can see it says 1989 down at the bottom. This shirt sold for $199 with $4.80 shipping. And then here we have Jim Carrey. He was playing the Riddler. So movie promo t-shirts, they seem to do really, really well. If you go to an opening weekend of a movie and they give you a t-shirt, and not even the t-shirt, the popcorn buckets, things like that, hang on to them. They have value. This one is from 1995, and it's sold for $200 plus shipping. Scooby-Doo, where are you? From 1994. I'll show you this one. It's funny how sometimes you can see them. Oh, there's a picture. This one you can see it says 1994. Oh, can't. Here we go. It says 1994 in the lettering. So sometimes you're like, how do they know what year it's from? A lot of times it's on the front of the photo. Stanley Destin. No, I'm not even going to say it. I'm going to say it wrong. This one sold for $212 with 21 bids plus shipping. Music, any concert tees, music tees, not only the official concert tees, but even concert tees of shirts that are called bootlegs that are sold out in the parking lots or on the sidewalks as you're walking into a concert. Those seem to do really well also. This is a Pink Floyd The Wall. I think it said, let me zoom in, I think that said 1982. No, it's not letting me zoom. Alright. It did not provide the image so you could zoom in on it. So you can see it's used. There is some, oh, here we go. I can see this one. There's a little bit of fading, but it's showing how it's a single stitch in these photos. So you can see the, on the inside of the cuff there, you can see how it's a single stitch versus the, it's clear you can tell when it's a double stitch. So this shirt sold for $249.99 plus shipping. Here's another dead stock item, so it's new. This is Speed Racer. So cartoon. It does have down at the bottom, you see 1992. This one sold for $299.99 with free shipping. Metallica from 1995. Nice graphics. I'll show you the label on that one. It's from Giant TJs. Sold for $300. We have a Pink Floyd from 1994. See, this one's got a nice worn tag, but you can still read it. At least you can read the size. That one sold for $300. Kiss. Alright, doesn't let me zoom in on it. Wow, come on. Not loading quick enough. So this Kiss one from 1992 sold for $324.99 plus shipping. Tiger Woods. Right? Sports. A lot of times you'll see the basketball ones. They sell really well. Here we have a golfing one with Tiger Woods on it. This shirt was from the 90s and it went for $349.99 with free shipping. And Universal Studios, this is Psycho. If you notice, if you ever go and do any search on these things, you'll notice that any Disney World, Disneyland, Universal Studios, anything that has a theme, if you're there on the opening weekend of a, the theme of the park is changed where they're opening up the Psycho exhibit, then you'll sometimes will be able to score some promo t-shirts. Those usually will sell for very, very good money. Or if a ride closes down, like I think it's Splash Mountain that is rumored to be closing at Disney World right now, and people are going in there and buying up lots of stuff. If you have a season's pass to Disney, just be careful on what you do, because that is against the terms of service to go and buy stuff for resale. This is from 1991, although if you look at this date, it does say 1960. That's probably the copyright of when Psycho came out. But this shirt is from the 90s. It was a sample, and it sold for $349 with shipping, or free shipping. Marilyn Manson from 1994. Wow, that didn't work, right? Oh, there we go. Oops, I clicked on it by mistake, so it's opening up another window. There's Marilyn Manson, 1994. This one sold for $350. Tupac. This was in memory, I think, of him. I'm assuming that this was probably put out soon after he was killed. So this is from 1996, in memory of. And it says 90s, so I'm assuming it probably was put out then, but I'm not 100% sure. See, the tag here is pretty worn, so it's well used shirt. It went on auction, 14 bids for $415. I have noticed a lot of the wrap t-shirts do extremely well. Menace to Society, another one that says wrap in it. I'm not familiar with these guys. Triggers Got No Heart. This is the tag. This one sold for $419 plus shipping. And Radiohead. Let's see, no tag on this one. Interesting. So this one, not only does it not have a tag, but it also has a stain on the front. And it's still got a price tag of $500 plus shipping. So don't pass it by if it has stains. It could still be worth money. So here's a Mike Tyson one from the 90s. A lot of these are from the 90s. Back when he was biting ears off, Holyfield. And that one went for $599. And I can tell you that this t-shirt was on there a few times. That design. A Trick cereal. Very interesting to see this. 31 bids, $610. Crazy. It's an all over print because it goes all the way to the ends of the arms, all the way down to the bottom. And then on the back, it has a design also. So again, if you're selling a shirt that has an all over print, you want to make sure you put that in the title. Now, they did not put dead stock in this one, which I am surprised because it is new without tags. But 31 bids, $610. And then last on the eBay sales is this one. This one actually came up as the highest price recently sold single stitch vintage shirt. But there were a number of these from this anime, Akira. Probably saying that wrong, 1991. Very, very popular shirt. There was quite a few of this design plus another design with her face on it. Or his face. I'm not sure if it's male or female. But $2,500. So that's it for the eBay ones. But I did want to mention before I sign off for the day about this website called Grailed. This is an extremely popular website for the cool dudes that want to go out and buy stuff that is streetwear. You can find tops like what I was just showing you. I was trying to find some of the used items, but it doesn't, or not used, but sold, but it doesn't look like you can sort by solds like you can on eBay. But you'll see some pretty amazing prices that they're looking at, that they're asking for. Like here's $101 for a Bob Dylan. This Tupac. Again, Tupac is going for a lot of money. That one was $607. I was watching Katie from the Katie and Vicky YouTube channel. And Katie sells a ton of streetwear. And she's just so amazing. The knowledge that she has on it. and she was on an Instagram channel called 1980s something. That's the name of it, 1980s something. Not something as in I don't remember what it's called, but it's called 1980s something. And you can go on that channel, and actually let me pull this up. Let's see if I can put it in here. Instagram.com 19, here we go. 1980 something co. Here it is. So they have this thing called the Virtual Flea on Saturdays and Sundays. You can come on here, they go live, and you can watch these videos where they're selling. Here actually this was the Katie was on this one. I'll put it on here for a second. Hopefully it's going to show you and record it. Let's see.
All right, what's up, guys?
Okay, I'm going to fast forward a little bit. I just want to show you a
That you guys
t-shirt
buy
she was
today.
selling.
I do ship out next day. I will be shipping all of this stuff tomorrow morning.
But see this back here?
Get
This
you the
is
tracking
an
and everything. I insure all of it.
Let me pause it here. She was selling this t-shirt that she has, and I'm probably not gonna be able to zoom right where I need to now. So she was selling these other shirts, and then she sold that t-shirt. It went for $900 for the t-shirt that she had auctioned off. So what they do here on this channel is they will auction off pieces of clothing, and as they're auctioning them off, they will show buy it now pieces of clothing. So she would show like that Mickey Mouse shirt and then say I want $55 for it. And then people would just direct message her on Instagram if they were interested in it. But then of course they got the ones that they're going where they're auctioning off, and they're usually pretty expensive, high-priced ones. So she sells a lot on Grailed as well as Etsy and eBay. But I did want to just mention that website Grailed in case you're not familiar with that. Go ahead and take a look at it. If you find some streetwear, you may find yourself wanting to open up an account on Grailed as well. Of course, eBay, you saw, they do really well on eBay too. All right, well, thanks so much for watching. Get out there, get hunting, and let me know if you find anything. On Monday, I have my lunch break Mondays. They're on at noon Eastern time. So come on in and let me know if you ended up finding any of these single stitch vintage t-shirts. All right, that's it for now. Have a great weekend and good luck thrifting and hunting at the garage sales.